Hello, really quickly, I just wanted to cover the current progress on the game that I'm working on. I've decided to move on from Acceleration Over Rev as I didn't really want to work on it anymore, and I didn't feel like there was much there in terms of a game. So I've moved on to a new driving game project. I don't really have a name for it right now, but I'll show you what I have done. So, the way the game works is that by playing the game, you get 500 XP every 5 seconds, or you could get 5 XP by clicking a little thing at the store and, like, working, right? And then once you reach a certain level of XP, you unlock a car, right? And then you can spawn the car, and imagine it like a level system. So once you reach a certain level, then you can spawn X car, right? Now, that sounds really boring, so I needed something to kind of spruce up my game and set it apart from other games, other racing games. So one thing that I decided to do was, change the scenery, have a bunch of long roads, and I want some windy roads too, as well as having some NPC interactions, right? So, where you spawn, the gas station, you could either walk outside and spawn your car, or you could talk to the gas station worker, and you could either get a tutorial, or you could ask him to borrow his car, and then you could drive his car around until you spawn a new car. You can also talk to the person that works at the dealership, and talk about what car he drives, or just go right to spawning a car. And then you can also talk to a guy at a U-Haul place, and just ask to borrow a truck. So I'm hoping that some of this will kind of set my game apart and just make it a little more interesting. I currently have 3 cars in the game, though this number will grow. Currently it is an Honda Insight, an Alfa Romeo 164, and a Nissan Skyline sedan, R32, of course. But there'll be more, and some faster cars too. But I want to keep the cars interesting and different, as most racing games, from what I've seen, feature pretty much the same supercars, right? So I want to kind of set my game apart by having just different cars. I want the map for my game to be expansive, and it's already started to be quite large. Currently, most of it is open roads with a few buildings on the side, though I want to add more. There's also a racetrack, and then there's a dirt racing track. I just want to make it more interesting, as currently a lot of it's trees. But anyways, yes, so that's currently the map, but it grows every day as I work on this game constantly. If you want to play the game, then just comment down below saying that you want to try it out, and I'll send it off into alpha pretty soon. But right now, I don't really think it's playable, as there isn't much to do. But I don't know, if everyone's interested enough, then I might release it in alpha, just so that you can at least see what I am doing in it. But that about wraps up what I have for the game so far. Thank you, and goodbye.